Decorative glass objects can be blown or thermoformed, two very different glass-making techniques. In glass blowing, the artisan shapes hot glass by rolling it and blowing air into it. Thermoforming is more of a moulding process, better suited for making flat objects. When you look at these magnificent pieces, it's hard to believe they begin as run-of-the-mill window glass, which comes in ready-made panels in thicknesses ranging from 3 to 10 millimeters. The first step is to measure the overall dimensions of the glass panel, then divide it into pieces, each slightly larger than the object it will become. This panel will be turned into large decorative plates, so it's divided into 3 squares, each about 35 centimeters in diameter. Workers place each square over a paper pattern. Then, using a glass cutter, they score the shape of the plate. Then they apply pressure with a rubber mallet to separate the glass along the score line. The excess is cut away, broken off with a few gentle taps. Now they position the plate-shaped glass over a drawing and begin the artwork, first tracing the outline. Now workers embellish the design and fill in the details. Enamel paints, specifically designed for painting on glass, are used. Once the brushwork's done, a paint gun applies the background colours and shading. The glass has been cut and decorated, but it's still perfectly flat, so the next step is to mould it using extreme heat, hence the term thermoformed. The mould used is made of fireproof materials, designed to withstand the high temperatures inside the kiln. The glass is carefully laid over the mould. Several different mould pieces are made at the same time. In the intense heat of the kiln, the glass will melt and take on the exact shape of the mould, right down to the most intricate textural detail. These small pieces of glass will become the paint pots on this glass replica of an artist's palette. It takes an hour and a half for the kiln temperature to climb to a scorching 843 degrees Celsius. At peak temperature, they take a look to make sure that everything is progressing well. The glass at this phase should be the consistency of toffee and be glowing bright red. Once the right consistency has been reached, the cooling phase can begin. 6 hours later, the glass pieces have hardened into the shape and texture of their respective moulds. These plates and spoon rests are now cool enough to come out of the kiln. The beauty of thermoformed glass lies in the striking combination of transparency and vibrant colour. Add to that the endless shape possibilities, and you've got truly functional art.